is definitely crashing!
Welcome to Multimedia Clubcast, the show where we do one take and one take only.
We are on topic all the time.
I'm your host, Wes Anderson.
And it's me, your boy.
Nice, I like how you did the role reversal.
No problem.
It's very wonderful.
I know.
And we're a pretty laid-back podcast.
It's very true.
Usually. We don't get rowdy, is the thing. We don't get too rowdy and have to scrap 20 minutes of footage.
There are no Roddy Pipers here.
Absolutely not. So, how's it going, Josh?
It's going all right.
Oh, I should reuse the joke that I opened with last time. Or not a joke, just a reference.
That was the bass.
Yeah, that was the bass, which is not going to be used this episode.
At all.
At all. So, funny story. This is our second attempt at the episode.
Is it?
No, maybe.
Maybe.
Our first attempt, got a little crazy.
That's hearsay.
And B, what? That's hearsay? Wait, what?
What's B?
What's hearsay?
What's B?
It was just you and I.
What's B?
B is the mic became unplugged, and the majority of it's like, we could use it, but it's just like, an episode would start with like 20 minutes of terrible audio quality, and we're not about that life.
Fam.
So, we're just gonna redo it.
So, Wheels, this is the second time I'm shouting you out for your 2 emails that I'm gonna rush through because I've done this once already and made a joke. It was good.
I will be uploading the, like 20-ish minutes of unusable stuff.
You'll enjoy it. It was bad.
So, keep an eye out for that, I guess.
So yeah, Wheels sent us 2 emails. He talks about William H. Macy and how when A24 Quest is done, we should watch every William H. Macy movie or every Coen Brothers movie, and we're not going to right away. We're gonna go and
first of all, the thing is with A24 Quest, we are watching them faster than they're coming out. But the thing is, even if we get to the point where we've watched every A24 movie, like more are still going to come out. So A24 Quest will never technically be done unless A24 goes bankrupt or something, or just stops making movies, or stops distributing movies. That is. So when we're done, when we're so caught up that we can do something other than A24 Fest for a weekly thing, it's first going to be Tarantino Bambino, which is going to be like a 1-episode thing.
And then Westfest,
which is going to be more than a 1-episode thing, and we're going to have a friend on, or 2.
Although I don't think we're going to do 1 episode for each movie.
Right. We're just going to spread it out over a couple weeks, probably.
Yeah, that's the hope.
That's the hope. Yeah, it depends on the availability of our friend.
Or we could just do it. If it really becomes that much of a hassle.
Yeah.
And then after that, we'll probably do all the Coen Brothers movies.
Yes. Oh no, this is echoing the last episode. We can't have this.
Good. And then he sent us another email titled Hugo, saying something along the lines of Oscar-nominated masterpiece Hugo. Please, here, buy it, and yes, buy it. That's all he has to say.
Right.
He sent us a triple pack. If you want to know more, go listen to the other episode. I talk about it in depth. I go visit the Amazon page. It's a bad time.
Yeah. I'm really sad that I was incompetent enough to not have the mic plugged in for the majority of that because there's some good content there.
I disagree.
Good is a relative term.
That's very true.
If you listen to it, things got out of hand.
It's funny.
We took lemon shots.
Which wasn't good.
Right.
Like, it's not that lemon is bad, it's the fact that the stuff that we were drinking had the aftertaste of sulfur, and that's bad.
Right.
It was... Wow, it was really bad, though.
Yeah, super bad.
So let's get into some music. I'll start with my music of the week, which is My Way by Frank Sinatra. Give it a listen. Frank Sinatra is one of those guys where everything he did was a big hit, always. Which isn't true. But
especially when he beat his wife.
But he did it his way. That's the point. But no, I was listening to this song over the past week, and I was listening to it at work, and my boss heard it, and she's like, "Oh, you should show my mom that." And her mom's also my boss, so I showed her that, and she was like, "Oh, you like Frank Sinatra?" And I said, "Yeah," and it was a neat little bonding moment. And then I sang My Way and had a good time working.
Yes.
Moral of the story:
have it your way. Subway.
Eat fresh.
Actually, I think that was Burger King, wasn't it? Have it your way.
I think so.
Regardless.
Someone else's.
Regardless. Yes. So
yeah, My Way. It's a good tune. I hope you liked it.
My song of the week is different for me, but it's a band I've talked about a lot. It's Haken. Because it's there. Check it out. Give it a listen. It's got a lot of nice vocal harmonies, but it's mainly just like one voice layered over itself, I think. Kind of reminds me of Queen a little bit in the what's it called? The Pharaoh song? The Prophet? Something like that. It was off of A Night at the Opera.
Good.
I forget which one it was.
Chris, edit that in.
Yeah. Chris, definitely.
You know. Don't.
Fun fact.
Colin.
I've got a can of not Pringles here. Lay's Stacks. I've got an announcement. We're now sponsored by Lay's.
We're not. We're really not.
They sent us the check in the mail this morning. You didn't get yours? Well, you're going to have to email them about that. Oh, it was a crisp $20, which was just enough to buy, like, 10 of these little babies.
I got $20 from my aunt.
Well, maybe she works for Lay's. You never know. Who's Lay's parent company? Everybody's got a parent.
Frito-Lay.
Frito-Lay. Yeah, Frito-Lay. That would make sense, you know. I don't want to make assumptions, right?
All right, so this is almost worse than the first. Oh,
hold on, I just want to make sure the mic's. Yeah. Okay, we're good.
This is almost worse than our first attempt, but that's okay.
Almost. No, not quite though. The first attempt was really, really bad,
and this one's only pretty bad. So, let's dig into music. I listened to the entire album.
I listened to the entirety of all music.
I did. It was great. And bad. And alright. No, I listened to the entire album of The Mountain by Haken, which that song is actually off of. Mm-hmm. I found my favorite song is The Path, which is the first one on the track. It's kind of this calm, soothing track. It was very good.
I've got a thing to say about The Path that I didn't say in the last episode, so it's entirely genuine.
Oh boy, here we go.
The Path is like it gets like reprised throughout the whole album, right?
It does.
It's a recurring theme.
It is.
And mostly the biggest reprisal is because it's there. A little tidbit of knowledge for you.
You know,
there.
That would be really, really stupid to say if that wasn't a song and I didn't know it was a song on the album. Because otherwise it sounds ridiculous.
Carry on.
My Wayward Son.
Oh, I should have made that my song of the week. It's a great song.
It is.
Man, listen to that song. Not now. I don't want to edit in more than 2 things. I've got a busy life. Look, you can't expect me to edit 3 songs in one episode, alright? I've got Pringles. No. Lay's Stacks. Buy Lay's Stacks today. They're better than Pringles.
Colin's drunk. It's okay.
I am not... Look. You can't prove it.
Oh, Sammy.
A friend of ours, Abe, just had his first blackout recently, and that's nice.
Oh, really? The power went out?
Yeah. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
So, what other music did you talk about?
This seems pointless now.
Well, no, we're almost at the point where we had gotten to last time.
I understand.
So we just gotta push forward.
But look at what you're doing.
Okay, I'll put down the chips. I'll put down the chips. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
Alright, cool. It's 4:20.
I was really hoping you were going to look over there and realize that it hadn't been recording this entire time.
Yeah, if we had another problem, I would just roll with it. And also, Sam's wet. I don't know what happened.
Wet?
I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he's probably been giving himself a bath.
Sam, I wish you weren't a full-grown man.
What if we've been referring to Sam this whole series, and it turns out Sam's not a cat, and Sam's just like our slave?
Just like a 30-year-old man.
Yeah,
that
cut out
we
his
keep
vocal cords
in
so
a
he can't
turtleneck
talk.
sweater.
Yeah.
Oh, you are wet.
Ew.
Yeah.
So
no,
Sam
get
he
off
just
the
wants
table.
to ruin everything.
I know, Sam wants to be a part of it.
Fun fact, in about 10 minutes, we're probably going to have to pause and come back because
That's just great.
my father's going to be coming home.
That is just great.
We go from one of the best podcasts in years to...
Is that what you call it?
Yeah,
Okay.
to the second best podcast in years.
Oh boy.
So...
I've also been listening to Tool.
Oh!
Big surprise.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Sam,
How about yourself?
I will-
What have you been doing musically?
Not much. I've been... Should I do the my wife broke up with me thing again?
No, you shouldn't. That's
All right. Sounds good.
We already did that one take.
I haven't been listening to a lot of music. My song of the week this week would have been
Carry On My Wayward Son.
a Little Grace by Hippocampus. But the thing is, last week I did Remo Drive. The week before I did Hippocampus. So I wanted to change it up a little bit. But definitely go listen to that. That's a runner-up this week, and it's a fantastic song. Other than that, no. Not really a lot of music stuff to talk about.
Cool beans. I had an idea for music, but I completely forgot about it.
Sounds good. You said you were going to do a transition topic, didn't you?
I am. I have started reading again.
Nice. This is where we got to last time.
Yeah, and you said you couldn't read.
Right. And I taught myself a little bit in between episodes, but I'm still, not quite there.
Yeah.
So what have you been reading?
I've been reading the first Lord of the Rings book, Fellowship of the Ring.
Sweet.
I re-picked it back up. I was reading it a year ago or so, and then I just dropped it because I was getting busy and kind of tired of it. But I've decided I'm going to pick it back up and start reading some more, and hopefully I'll keep with it this time, because I miss reading. I used to really like reading when I was little, but they beat it out of me in the Catholic school I went to.
The most recent book I read was the Risk Rule book, which is it's a little light, but it's got good pictures. It's about
You're ruining my life.
it's about 6 pages long. Honestly, I've read longer books, but it's
Oh no.
it's short but sweet. I really learned something.
Can I just do a podcast with Samuel?
You should just do a solo podcast.
You are out of it, man.
No, man. Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of out of it too, but wow.
I watched 3 consecutive movies today, and I'm on a sugar rush because I was eating too many sweets. And I am a full-grown adult. Fun fact, one wouldn't know that.
That doesn't exist.
But Yeah. So, I haven't been reading. I think the last book I read was BioShock Rapture, and I was in high school when I read that. I just don't read.
Yeah.
I think, like, if it weren't for the internet, I would literally forget how to read.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it.
So,
all those years in taxpayer dollars going to good use.
Yeah, absolutely.
Teaching our children how to read and then forget how to read.
Mm-hmm. So, that's about, yeah. Want to move into movies?
Yeah, let's head over to movies. Just take a walk with me.
Do you want to do movies of the week first?
I just remembered another movie I watched.
Nice. How many minutes is this going? Oh, what? We're already past the point we were last attempt, and it's less time.
That doesn't surprise me.
Way more efficient.
We tried.
Yeah. So
movies. We actually have quite a bit to talk about for movies. At least I do, compared to how I usually do.
Yeah, exactly. Precisely. So what do you want to talk about?
I don't know what I'm supposed to respond to that. Like, precisely.
I'm having a bad day, dude.
I know. It's okay.
Look, okay, so movie of the week. You want to start with movie of the week?
No, you go right ahead.
Alright. I just gotta remember what mine is real quick.
Okay, well, my movie of the week is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which we talked about last week, and I said I'm going to make it mine for this week, and it now is.
Okay. We already talked about it ad nauseum last.
We did. It's really good. Give it a watch.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Right on. My movie of the week is Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. It's The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension, I believe.
Sometimes I don't know if you're kidding. But I've never seen Buckaroo Banzai.
By that, I take it you haven't. Also, we got a pause right now, as you can hear.
Great.
We got somebody coming in.
I'm Tony the Tiger.
I'll talk about Buckaroo Banzai after the break. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay, so where was I? Buckaroo Banzai. I don't know if I've ever talked about this on the show, on the podcast. But it is literally one of my favorite movies, so I figured I should. Once again, I haven't seen it in the past week. I've just seen it enough to know what I'm talking about. Wow. Where to begin? Where to begin when describing this movie?
I don't know.
Do you know anything about it?
Nope.
You've heard the title?
Yep.
It's a wonderful science fiction romp, kind of a comedy. A little bit of a campy good time. Buckaroo Banzai is played by Peter Weller. Who is RoboCop. He has a list of jobs that he does. He's a rock star. He's a scientist. He's a secret agent for the government. He's friends with the president. He's like a jet pilot, like racer guy.
Okay.
And he's like going to break the land speed record.
Mm-hmm.
He does all these things. He's a cool guy. His band is his posse. And they feature Jeff Goldblum dressed as a cowboy. Several other people. And seriously, this is like the most fun movie from the 80s, bar none. Even better than Commando. Like, honestly, this is just...
Wow.
This movie's just a riot. Christopher Lloyd's in it. Lots of people are in it, man. Lots of, like, famous people.
Okay.
Check it out. That's all I have to say, really. Your turn.
No, it's not.
Mike? Wait. Oh, boy.
We're done with movies of the week.
Did you already do... Oh, yeah, yours is...
In the meantime, I've set up an army to kill you.
Yeah, we're playing with it.
He knocked over.
We're playing right next to it.
No.
Oh, no. Well, I just knocked your little toy figures down.
Yeah,
Whoops.
you did.
Sorry about that. So, We're off at Movies of the Week. Time to talk about Personal Shopper. That's on to you, buddy.
Not too great. Let's be honest. I wasn't a fan of it.
So we just watched this together before we watched Moonlight. Go check out A24 Quest to hear us talk about Moonlight. Hold on, I just want to check that the mic's still on. Yeah, I'm super paranoid about that at the moment.
That's fair. What do you think of Personal Shopper? What does it do for you?
I don't. What did it do for you? Here's the thing about Personal Shopper, right?
What's your favorite part? Let's start there.
Oh, the part where the ghost barfs on her, for sure.
Okay.
Here's the thing about Personal Shopper, alright? I had no clue what kind of movie it was going into it. I was confusing it with The Girl on the Train.
Oh.
For some reason, I thought they were like the same movie.
It's not Emily Blunt, though.
No.
At all.
It's Kristen Stewart.
Kirsten Stewart.
I thought it was like a crime thriller type movie, which it...
Like Paddington, too.
Yeah. Which it kind... A little bit is. Like, not really, though.
No.
I had no clue what I was getting myself into. I didn't know what this movie was about at all. And then she ends up in this house, and she's like, looking for a ghost. And I was like, oh, she's like crazy or something. And then it's like a ghost shows up, and I was like, there's ghosts in this movie. There's a movie with ghosts in it. And then it's just kind of an hour and a half of, like, I don't know what's going on. I don't get any of it.
She goes and she shops for a girl.
Yeah.
I'm going to spoil this movie.
Oh, don't spoil, like, the very ending, but, like, I already said the ghost barfs on her, which is true.
I mean...
There's ghosts in this movie. Like, straight up phantoms. Like, Ghostbusters style.
Like, straight up phantoms.
I had no clue. I had no idea that's what kind of movie this was. It's like kind of a horror movie. Not really, but like kind of.
It wasn't great.
It was weird.
It was very not specific on what it was trying to show us.
Oh, Ella Hayron, this movie was like weirder than Mother, right? Like
Okay, no.
Okay, maybe not quite as weird as Mother.
You're pushing your...
But it was under my impression that you didn't like Mother so much. And then there's this movie which is like really kind of pretentious, like which is more pretentious, Personal Shopper or Mother?
Mother.
Yeah, okay, maybe. But you know what I'm saying? Like Al Hayron was the one that suggested this, correct?
I believe so.
I'm not misremembering it. I'm just surprised, man. I didn't know you were sending me to watch a weird ghost movie. I mean, not that I'm complaining. Well, I didn't really like the movie that much. I'm sorry. So, in a sense, I am complaining. But not that I'm complaining. Like, send me weird artsy stuff. I like that stuff. You know me.
As far as, like, watching it, we had a good time. We chatted. We talked about how we didn't want the ghost to drop a glass. And then it dropped a glass. And we had a laugh.
There's a shot that I liked so much. Josh can testify. We went back and we watched it again because it's like there's a shot of like the ghost, but it's like in the background.
That's hearsay.
Why do you keep saying that?
Didn't happen.
I can't tell if you're trying to say hearsay or if you don't know the word heresy.
No, hearsay.
Hearsay. Okay, just making sure. What do you mean by that? I just wanted to be clear on this. No, there's a shot where like the ghost is fully in the background and like it's kind of creepy. It's kind of eerie and like I watched it and it was like, oh, that's nice. That's interesting.
Nice.
I liked it.
Yeah. That shot was cool.
Yeah. The rest of the movie was just, I have no clue what was going on there.
That's fair.
And the ending, we tried to figure the ending out, and we couldn't.
I looked at like 2 or 3 different websites, and nobody could give me a straight answer on what they thought the ending was about.
Yeah.
They're like, I think this happened?
Yeah.
Maybe? And then they had no evidence to back it up, so it was pretty good.
Man, I could interpret more from the ending of Enemy, and that's saying something.
Yeah, that is saying something.
Yeah. So, yeah, solidly okay film. Well shot, well acted for the most part. Like, we were discussing how Kristen Stewart is fine in it. She's not, like, amazing. She's just kind of fine, you know?
Yeah, well, okay, so the issue is she would be good if this was an actor that didn't do just this all the time.
Yeah, she's a very, like, kind of, emotionless type person, which, yes, that is the character, but the thing is that's all that Kristen Stewart plays that I've seen. Like, I'm sure somebody will show me, like, an example of her, like, being not emotionless, but she's a very dry actress, you know?
Yeah.
So...
She from the beginning, she has no emotion showing, or when she does, it's very minimal, or, like, covering her face and going, oh my god.
Yeah,
I can't believe that just happened.
There's one scene where she's, visibly shaken by an event, and I was like, okay, she's doing a good job there, but it's kind of short-lived. I don't know, I just want to see some emotion. I'm a simple man.
That's fair.
Just like seeing emotion, you know?
Alright, yeah, I agree. She was dull. You know, as she is. And they actually have a plot device that explains why she has to not show that much emotion.
Right.
Which, sure, but that seems like kind of a cop-out.
Yeah.
In my opinion, like, it's just meh. So, I get it. I don't agree with it, but I get it.
Yeah. So, moving on.
Yeah. You seen anything interesting?
Want
to talk about
myself in the mirror.
Mm.
I'll give you a review one right now. Not good.
Not good. That's almost as bad as, like, my wife. Oh, God.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, so we watched Wayne's World.
Yeah. Oh, we did, didn't we? I forgot about that, and that was like just a couple days ago.
It was yesterday.
Was it?
No.
No, it was Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday going into Sunday, because I think it went kind of late.
It did.
We saw Wayne's World.
It's
I also
cheesy.
saw the first 8 minutes of the Emoji Movie, and I turned it off out of sheer pain. So we switched to the Wayne's World. Super cheesy, super...
Over the top.
It's Wayne's World.
It's Wayne's World.
What can you say? It's
Party
Wayne's
time.
World.
Excellent.
My 2 favorite scenes are definitely the advertisement scene and the Alice Cooper backstage scene. My favorite being the Alice Cooper backstage scene, because even I have a lot of nostalgia for this movie, but that is like even hilarious by my standards now. So
yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
it's very good. It hasn't aged incredibly well. Some of the references don't come across as they once did.
They do a Laverne and Shirley thing. They do they reference like a specific commercial. 2 times they reference specific commercials that were running in like the early 90s and like 80s and beforehand, you know.
Yeah, so it's
and there are commercials that like people nowadays don't know. I know because of this movie, basically. Like they introduced me to those, and I like looked them up for myself because I wanted to see what they were talking about when I was a kid. But like, so it hasn't aged incredibly well, but you know, it's still great. I consider it one of the best Saturday Night Live movies, probably the second best. First being Blues Brothers, hands down. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So Wayne's World was good. I finally saw Office Space. If you've heard of that.
Sweet! No, I've seen it.
Yeah,
yeah. It's Mike Judge. Is that his name? The guy that did King of the Hill. He did that movie.
I don't remember.
I think it's Mike Judge.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good time. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's kind of cheesy here or there, and it has no reason to be R except for the soundtrack and a brief nudity.
I don't even remember nudity.
There's one brief nudity scene, where he sees a breast, like checking your breast, for cancer on TV.
Oh, I think I remember.
Yeah,
that. I haven't seen it in a while.
And then the soundtrack is just like your typical rap music. So I mean,
yeah.
Other than those two things, this movie had no reason to be R rated.
Yeah, it's a pretty
which I thought was kind of funny.
That's like like King of the Hill has that thing too, where it's like not like it's situationally kind of inappropriate, but like not a lot of like profanity.
Yeah. But no, I watched it. I thought it was really funny. Milton is hilarious every time he was on screen.
Is he the
glasses?
The weird guy?
Yeah.
The Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys.
But not.
Yeah.
Because I don't watch Trailer Park Boys because I can't stand Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
In fact, every time I saw Milton, I saw that. Have you seen The Ringer?
Is it like a movie?
Yes.
No, I have not.
Okay. There's a guy in The Ringer who is this kind of overweight nerd with glasses, and then he scratches his disc, and he says, "You scratched my disc in broad daylight." It's hilarious. I love that movie. As far as these types of comedies go, I really like it. But no, this was really good. Milton was hilarious. Jennifer Aniston was really pretty back then. Probably still is. I haven't seen her.
Back then, harsh.
I haven't seen her since.
Have you? I have. She came around here a couple days ago. We had a nice dinner chat.
She's still looking good?
No.
Oh, okay.
I actually don't know what she looks like.
Actually, the last time I saw her in a movie it was Meet the Millers, I believe.
Meet the Millers or We're the Millers?
We Are the Millers?
This is the one where it's like the family that like has to... They like have to pretend to be a family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was good looking in that still, so...
My dad saw that in the theater, fun fact.
Really?
Yeah. I think it was when I was at a different movie that he didn't really want to go see. It was probably Red 2. I think it was Red 2. So I went to Red 2 and he went to We're the Millers. So
interesting choice.
Yeah, it was because there's nothing else.
That's
like fair. He was like, "This is the movie I want to see. This is the movie I don't want to see least."
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. She looked good in there still. So
fair enough.
I mean, she's kind of looked the same forever though, hasn't she?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I don't know much about Jennifer Aniston. I don't really follow her. Other than, like,
Did you ever watch
occasional
Friends?
Stalking. What?
Did you ever watch Friends?
No.
Me neither.
That's a good conversation.
Glad we had it.
No, I'm not a Friends or a Seinfeld or any kind of family sitcom. Or not, like... The only sitcom of that nature that I was kind of into was How I Met Your Mother. Other than that, like the group of friends genre of sitcoms, I didn't really see any of them.
Alright.
Except for maybe Scrubs, if you count that. It's like that genre, but in a hospital.
You see anything interesting?
Movie-wise?
Yeah.
I think not really, no.
Am I just the entire conversation this week?
I haven't been watching movies this last week. I've just been spending time with people, you know.
Wow.
Like
that sounds like a waste.
Out and doing things, yeah.
Oh. Well, I watched Hellboy 2.
Nice, I haven't seen it.
Good conversation. No, it's Guillermo. He basically took
Should I see it, basically?
If you like Guillermo, yeah.
Yeah, I liked Hellboy, so...
The first Hellboy was Mike Mignola, the creator. It was more his story, and then the second one is more Guillermo's interpretation of Hellboy.
Really crazy, probably.
It's a little bit more out there, yeah.
Yeah. He's a weird guy, Guillermo.
Mm-hmm. And I like it. I know some people don't.
He has two modes of operation. He has, like, when he's, like, making real art, like Pan's Labyrinth or Shape of Water, and I like that side of him. Or when he just wants to make, like, this dumb movie, which is, like, Pacific Rim or
I think Hellboy's kind of in the middle, actually. It has this interesting...
It's kind of stupid.
Thing.
Like
it is stupid.
It's the thing. It's like it's really cheesy. I think it's more on the Pacific Rim side, and then you get movies that are kind of in the middle. Like
you watch Hellboy 2 and tell me that.
Well, I'm talking about Hellboy, not Hellboy 2.
I know, but you watch Hellboy 2 and tell me that, because that one has a lot more Pan's Labyrinth type of feel.
I think more of an in-between movie would be something like Crimson Peak or Mama. They're kind of like, they're schlocky, but they take themselves a little more seriously. I didn't see either of them either. I just happen to know about them. Mama was Guillermo del Toro, right? I'm sure it wasn't. I'm probably wrong about that.
Okay.
We'll see. Whatever. I can't be bothered to look it up.
But yeah, no, I like Hellboy. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
And I hope to read more of the comics.
There's a new reboot coming soon, right?
Yes, and it's kind of interesting because it started with, after Hellboy 2, they wanted to do Hellboy 3, but Hellboy 2
kind of bombed.
It only bombed because there was another movie that came out at the time that just wiped everything off the face of the earth, essentially. So then nobody saw Hellboy 2, even though it was, critically not terrible. Right. So they were planning on a third one, but since the second one just was meh, they didn't do it.
Right.
And then for this remake, Guillermo's been trying for years and years to make the third one happen, but Mike Mignola, the creator of Hellboy, just doesn't want to do it. Right. Because after the second one, when Guillermo wanted to do his own thing...
So the second one's kind of like a Batman Returns situation, where like...
Yes.
After doing like a safe installment, he went kind of nuts with the second one, and then like creatively the owners of the property are like, no.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Because Mike Mignola just didn't want to get back into it. He's like, no, I don't want to do this with you.
Right. And who do we know who is doing the remake? I would assume not Guillermo.
Well, what ended up happening is that that when they were making the remake, they actually they didn't want Guillermo at all because Mike Mignola is on that project. Right. So they didn't offer Guillermo the job, and instead they offered Ron Perlman the job to come back as Hellboy, which is great because Ron Perlman's a fantastic Hellboy.
He's the perfect Hellboy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he denied it. He said, I'm not doing it unless Guillermo is directing.
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Those two are two peas in a pod, basically. So.
Yeah, so he turned down the role, so he's not Hellboy. Instead we get Stranger Things, Dennis Hopper, which, cool.
He
looks alright. He doesn't look as good as...
The sheriff guy from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Right? That's an interesting choice.
It is, and
I can see him as Hellboy.
They released his design, and it was okay.
Right.
I don't think it'll live up to Ron Perlman's Hellboy, but I am definitely willing to give it a shot.
Right. I didn't realize his name was... Hold on.
I think it's Dennis Hopper in the show.
Oh, I want to see what the actor's name is.
Yeah, I don't know his actual name.
The actor's name is David Harbour.
Yeah, that.
Dennis Hopper?
Isn't that his name in the show?
Hold on. Dennis Hopper is like a actor guy. Yeah. So probably not.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah, Dennis Hopper, he died in 2010. He was a actor, filmmaker, photographer, and artist.
Cool beans.
So not Dennis Hopper, the actor, who is dead now.
What's his name in the show? Now you have to look it up.
Oh, fine.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
I'll keep talking about different movies. I watched But I'm a Cheerleader. You seen that one?
No.
It's not good.
Jim Hopper.
Jim Hopper. Hey, that's not far off, though.
Yeah, but Dennis Hopper's like a real actor guy.
But I don't know who that is.
Yeah. Oh, you dumb kid, millennial. You're older than me. Just want to throw that out there.
Great. I'm glad we added that.
Not by much. We're the same age, so...
But I'm a Cheerleader.
I don't know how to respond to that.
It's a movie about a lesbian who is a cheerleader... Okay. Who then goes to a camp to become not a lesbian.
Oh, gay camp.
Yes.
Like, those are awful.
Mm-hmm. And that's the entire movie. And it's bad and it's campy and they make horrible jokes and it's not okay anymore.
Oh, is it like an old?
It's an older movie, yeah.
Cool.
Some of it is still kind of funny, but most of it's just like, wow.
So, yeah, right.
Just like, I can't believe this was made.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So don't watch that.
No.
I also saw the first half of Seven Samurai. Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai.
I still haven't seen that myself.
The first half is good.
Sweet.
I'll watch the second half on Wednesday.
Alright. Sounds good. You have to break it up because it's so long, right?
3.5 hours long.
Right.
It's stupid.
Comparatively, I saw Rashomon and it's like pretty short. So.
Good. Great.
Yeah.
Let's get through a couple more of these. Gotham by Gaslight, the R-rated 2017 Batman movie.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, this movie was actually it was really good. And
I heard some pretty not like great things about it, so
I liked it.
Okay,
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
As far as it goes, it's interesting because the actual comic was made by Mike Mignola, same guy who
the
did
Hellboy guy. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was made by him, doing Batman stuff, and then it was taken and put into this animated movie, which, the animated Batman movies have never been like huge or really high production movies.
I've got one of them right there, the Killing Joke. Actually, I don't think it is there.
It's right there.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I own it on Blu-ray, and it's not good. It's like a decent Batman movie. It's like two separate things. It's like a 30-minute build-up to a completely different story that's like, okay. So that's like my only view of the animated Batman movies. That's the only animated Batman movie.
Only one you've seen?
Yeah, I've only seen that one.
Wow.
I don't do animated superhero movies. They typically put me off my lunch.
What does
I
that
lose
mean?
my appetite when I watch them.
Okay. Considering you've seen one, I can understand that.
Yes, I saw it, and there's a scene where Batman and Batgirl have sex, and I just didn't want to eat after that, so...
Oh, no.
So, that's my only view of the series, really.
No.
What?
I'm gonna leave.
What? Just because I have only seen one Batman movie?
Yeah, that's it. That's why. Not what you're doing right now.
I have no clue what you're talking... Ooh, that tastes really bad. Ooh, ouch. Ooh.
Oh, he's got his penis in his hand again. Not gonna... Okay.
Yeah.
Castlevania. Let's talk about that.
Sweet. A show I've actually seen. What do you think?
I really liked it. I thought Castlevania was a great time. I'm kind of bummed out that they didn't have more time and money
I thought the
to make this.
what was it, a la carte at the end?
Yeah.
That reveal was kind of neat.
Yeah. I'm really kind of bummed out that it was only, an hour long. 4 episodes, an hour long. It's real short. But they get through a lot of ground in that little bit of time. And the action scenes are really, really nice.
It's really brutal.
Yeah, the animation is fantastic,
Yeah.
especially in the face. I really like the faces. As far as the show goes, I am super excited to see what they do with Season 2, which has been confirmed, for 8 episodes instead of 4. So that's exciting. And I'm hoping they get more money, because one of the biggest issues that I keep running into with this show is that there are some animated parts that don't look quite as good as they could.
The animation is a little wonky, yeah.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that that's because of running into money issues and time constraints. So I'm pumped to have this show have more money.
Yeah, for sure. I liked the guy that got to play the main guy, who is, I forget his name. I'm not a Castlevania guy.
He's Thorin Oakenshield. in The Hobbit.
Yeah, no, like, that's what I was going to say. It's the guy that played Thorin in The Hobbit. Like, he's got a good voice, but I forget his character
He's
name.
got good eyes, too.
Oh, that he does. I forget his character name in Castlevania. It was like a big character in the series, right? It's one of the...
Something Belmont.
Yeah.
Not Simon.
Not Simon. One of the Belmonts.
Trevor Belmont.
Trevor. Okay, that sounds right. All right. I don't do Castlevania.
I don't either.
It's not my thing.
So as far as this goes, they didn't do anything involving the video games as far as like the combat goes, because that is lame and stupid, and I hate when movies do that.
Right.
In fact, it's one of the biggest complaints is that when they decide to take things from a video game and put them into a film, they get boring. Right. And bad, because the only thing that makes those actions interesting most of the time is the fact that you're playing that.
Yeah.
So the fact that they put it in the film and they didn't use that and they made it super interesting and fun and exciting, they did a really good job with it.
The main scene I recall is there's a scene where Trevor is like teaching the town folk how to slay the demons. And it was pretty cool. I just like people who are like really proficient at doing things. Like he's really efficient and cool.
Yeah.
And just like get the holy water, you know.
He's a really fun character. I enjoyed all of the show. I had a good time. I'll probably end up rewatching it. I don't know when the second season's coming, but you better believe I'll be watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Colin, you've been really, really helpful this episode. I've been trying my best not to storm out of here, but that's okay.
I'm sorry. I cannot help it. These lays are so good.
Oh.
You can buy yours today. These are Buffalo style. Buffalo Ranch. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings recently. You want to talk about that?
No.
Okay. So what other movies or TV have you been seeing?
That's about it.
Sweet. Well, thanks for watching this episode.
I hate you so much. This is the least helpful you've ever been in any episode ever.
I'm sorry. It's better than last time, though.
You've watched like no movies.
I know.
Which is so unlike you.
I'm just worn out, man. I just watched 3 movies in a row, and every time I do that, I just get worn out. And I'm super tired. I'm on heroin. It's a lot of stuff to work through. I'm gonna go to sleep, though.
The next 3 hours is going to be me talking for about 10 minutes, getting up, leaving, and then you can hear Colin snore if you listen close enough.
Yeah. Oh,
But actually, though, how long have we been going about right now?
40 minutes.
40 minutes?
Oh, about 50 minutes.
Alright, tell you what, we're going to take that forbidden episode, we're going to slap it on right at the end. Where it's not even going to be its own episode. Just
you sure?
There's no reason not to. This episode isn't long. It's boring. It's dumb. Let's let them have something. A light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay. Well, this is an orthodox change.
Well, do you have a better idea?
Absolutely not. I think
Great.
I think we should do it.
I think you should eat another one of those with the lemon juice poured on it because that was funny.
No, do it with me.
No.
Yes.
No, it's not happening. You know what I really want to do? I've been writing my things on this right now. It's a receipt for the trophy house. And they have a prime rib meal deal thing over there on Saturdays.
Oh, it's Saturday now.
It's not.
Well, you ruined the magic.
I'm not doing it, Colin.
Yeah, you are.
I am really not.
Come on, you gotta give the audience what they want.
They don't want.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, they probably do, but I'm not doing it.
Well, look.
It's going everywhere.
You don't want to let the sponsors down, Josh.
I'm not doing that.
Do it for the sponsor. No. Fine, I'll just have to eat both of them.
That's just double the fun for me.
Oh. You know, it really is better than Pringles. And you can get yours now at any local retailer.
Oh, I wish you guys could see his face.
Buffalo Ranch with lemon on it. Can't be beat.
I had a prime rib.
Let's eat.
A 20-ounce prime rib with waffle fries, a salad, some soup, some garlic toast. It was so good. You know what I did? I took it. I went home. I threw it on a plate. My dad came over. He said, "Ooh, that's a good piece of meat you got there." And I said, "Yes, it is. You better back yourself up because I'm going to be eating all of it." You know what he said to me?
Get out of my house.
Yeah.
And now Josh lives at my house. It's a great story.
But no, it was a really good prime rib. I love that prime rib.
I'm allergic to meat.
You're not. But on the other hand, now that we don't care anymore, let's go for 30 minutes of just not caring.
Okay. What do you want to talk about for 30 minutes? Or
30
you just want to slap that?
We're
thing
already
on?
doing it. We're talking about it. Look what I got in my pocket. $8.20 of compensation.
Did you hurt your back?
No. I got I got a thing here that says I bought some chicken. I got a coupon for Subway.
I'm wearing 2 articles of athletic clothing, which is quite ironic given my lifestyle. I've got like an athletic shirt, athletic pants. They're just comfy to like sit around the house and eat chips. What can I say?
Funny how the most comfy clothes are the athletic clothes.
Right? It's like they don't want you to lose weight.
You know what I do? I wear the same gray pants or blue jeans depending on the day and a plain colored t-shirt every day.
A plain white tee?
Not white.
I wish I knew how to play a plain white t-shirt. That would have been... I should just give up. I meant song.
I wish I knew how to play a plain white t-shirt.
So, we've often said when episodes aren't going well that it's the worst episode we've ever done. Now we actually have a baseline for that.
That's
this
very
is the worst
true.
episode we've ever
This
done.
is the worst episode we've ever done.
So basically I'm just gonna edit in the failed attempt.
That'd be fun.
Check it out. And goodbye. See you on the next time. Send us emails.
Oh yeah, hey, multimediaclubcast@gmail.com. Please send us emails. Make Colin watch more movies so he doesn't do this again.
Yes, I promise next week will be better.
I've never run into the issue where Colin didn't watch enough movies. This is insane. This is unheard of in my book.
That just means you can't stand on your own 2 legs there, boy.
You betcha.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, this was awful.
So, to anyone listening, I'm sorry.
I mean, that's
if you
hey, that outro's already taken.
What?
I'm sorry is already taken as an outro.
By Justin Bieber?
No.
I hope the mic picked that up. The mic better have picked that up.
Pick what up?
Nothing. Josh just farted.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
That's hearsay.
I sincerely apologize for
No,
this.
that's been taken. Drawfee already does that.
I don't even know what Trophy is.
I know.
I don't watch
do.
YouTube ever. What are we doing here? Did you see my last video on my channel?
No.
I'm having a mental breakdown, dude. Like, between that and this episode, I gotta come back from this, dude.
I was really hoping you'd say, I gotta come.
I'm at a disadvantage now in the world. I need to do better. I need to be better. So I'll have something special planned for next week because No, I won't. It's just gonna be the same thing. See you around.
Bye, I guess.
Forbidden clip in 3, 2, 1.
Smash.
Whoa! I have no clue what that was. Hey demons, it's me, your boy. Yeah. Welcome to Multimedia Club. I got a little intro for you. Hope you recognize that one. I've decided by decree the acoustic bass is now a member of the show. Always gonna be here, so I can use it when I need it most. So, how's it going, everybody?
It's not.
Hopefully the sound quality is not too bad. I know it is, but, you know...
Oh well.
One can be hopeful. We're in that echoey room again, as you can probably tell. We got the door open, hopefully that'll help. Whatever. So...
Good. Glad.
You ready?
No.
Okay. Josh is currently on his phone. Clearly, Twitter cannot wait.
Twitter.
You don't even really use Twitter, though, do you?
Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
I'd put art stuff on there every now and then.
Right.
So, we have some confessions.
Do we?
We do.
Like what?
We didn't watch Boss Baby.
All right. We did not. However, we did watch Personal Shopper.
We finally got to that one.
And we'll talk about that when the time's right.
That's right.
Do we have any other emails?
We do. We have 2 more emails, and one of them I'm going to burn digitally.
Okay, what is this?
It's going to go in the fire. The first one is from Wheel Justice. He says, the A24 Quest sequel.
Ooh.
Which means, he says, hey guys, with an exclamation point. That's pretty exciting. You mentioned William H. Macy in the last A24 cast. He said cast.
Okay.
Yeah, alright. And that one of you has not seen Fargo, which would be me. Once I realized that a replacement will be needed once your A24 well has gone dry, I figured I'd make a couple of suggestions. Either every William H. Macy movie or every Coen Brothers movie. Both would provide a decent variety of films and experiences for the 2 of you to dissect. Cheers, Zach.
Here's the thing, Zach.
Hold your horses, Zach.
Here's the thing. Okay, great idea. However, the A24 wagon.
The wagon.
Sorry, our next movie is Ballad of Lefty Brown, so I'm just in a Western mood. The A24 well will never run dry because there are constantly A24 movies coming out. But if we reach a point where we have seen every A24 fest in existence, every A24 movie in existence, which would technically happen,
yes,
like we're watching them quicker than they're coming out, so we'll catch up eventually. Then yes, we can start another similar quest. But the thing is, every time an A24 movie comes out, we'll watch it and talk about it, I assume.
That and...
So A24 Quest will never really be done unless A24 goes under or something.
Yes, that and also we have a few already lined up if you haven't been watching this entire time. We've talked about the Tarantino Bambino.
Yeah, which is every Tarantino movie.
Which
including the ones he didn't direct. So I would say Planet Terror or,
it should be fairly simple. And then after that, we're doing Wes Fest, so Wes Anderson films.
Right.
And that will bring out a friend for that one, maybe 2.
Yep.
And then probably we'll end up doing all the Coen Brothers films.
I would very much like to do all the Coen Brothers films. So I've seen a good portion of them. I haven't seen all of them. But you've seen like hardly any.
Yes. That's
so
true.
I want to introduce you to the world of the Coens. Yeah. And what better way than to just watch literally all of them? So, yeah. I very much want to do that.
So,
that's a good suggestion.
We will, but it's a little ways down the line yet.
Yeah.
So, it's coming though.
Yeah,
I'm thinking that for Tarantino Bambino, I think that's going to be jam-packed into kind of one episode.
Yeah, probably.
Because it's not as much to consume.
Yeah,
so
that's like... Well, if
we've
we're,
seen them.
Yeah, right. I've seen every core Tarantino film except for Kill Bill Volume 2.
I've seen almost every core Tarantino film.
Right.
Including Kill Bill Volume 2. So,
alright. Fair enough.
I'm a step ahead and a step behind, so it's always good.
Mm-hmm.
But no, yeah, you're right, we'll get to it. As far as William H. Macy goes, we're not going by actors yet.
Yeah, see, it's like director is more interesting to go by than actor. I mean, in my opinion. But, I mean, sure. I mean, I like William H. Macy, so I wouldn't be opposed to watching all of his movies.
Well, and it all depends on his, filmography. Like, if he's done an insane amount of things, then it would take a long time for us to get there and then a long time for us to finish that. So I don't know if we want to stick to one actor, but we could certainly look into a few different movies of his.
Right.
We got another email.
Yeah.
It's from Wheel Justice.
Oh, 2 this week.
Yeah.
What do you say?
You know what? I'm okay. I don't think I need to read this one.
Alright, you want me to read it?
No, I think I'm gonna shut it off.
Oh, sounds good. This is about Hugo.
The title says Hugo.
Oh boy. I honestly... All this has brought up, like, a lot of people love Hugo. It's a pretty well, like, received movie, and after this joke, I kind of want to go see it. Like, it's just calling attention to a movie that I've never really had any interest in, but, like, apparently people like it, so I want to go see it. It's Scorsese animated movie. I mean, that's interesting, right?
It's not.
It's not interesting.
And it's not animated.
Oh, isn't it? Not.
No.
I thought it was animated.
No.
See, I know next to nothing about it, which is,
It makes me mad.
Okay, sounds good.
No, but he says something occurred to me during the writing of my last email. I have heard your in-depth analysis of Scorsese's Oscar-nominated piece, Hugo. Are you having trouble locating the movie?
I could buy you a copy of it for, like, Christmas.
Included in this email is a link for a triple-pack DVD of Hugo, as well as Critical Darlings, Inkheart, and the Spiderwick Chronicles.
I've heard of both of those. I haven't seen either.
I do hope I was able to help you in your search. Let me know if I can do anything else.
Is it like a link to an Amazon page, or is it like a thing he bought us?
To aid your journey into film.
Yeah.
It's an Amazon link.
Cool. You should get that. You should get on that immediately.
I won't.
Alright.
But here, let's take open. Yeah, let's take a look at this link right here that he done sent us. It's loading. It's still loading. Oh,
Yep.
Deal of the day. It had a deal of the day, and then it's loading still.
Yep.
Takes a long time to load things sometimes. Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, not Blu-ray, not anything. $17 for 3 garbage movies that I can burn. That's not bad. I could burn them all in one foul swoop.
Sounds good.
You know what's often frequently bought with this movie?
A noose.
That deserves a high five. Give it. Yeah. No, Nanny McPhee 1 and 2.
Good one.
Oh, good. Anyway, that's all of our emails. Wheels. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And also, not thank you, I suppose? I don't know.
I mean, he said it, not me.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of wheels, I don't really have, like, a link for you right now, but if I remember, I'll put it in the description. Our friend Wheels, Zach, is doing a blog where he's going through every Oscar nominee ever, which is a far bigger undertaking than me and Josh could ever achieve, I think. So go support him. If you're listening to this and you like know us and know him, definitely go check it out. I've watched like a couple of the movies with him. Those being Monsters Inc. and Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, and it's been a riot. So check it out.
You know what, Colin?
Yeah?
When you said, speaking of wheels, I thought you were going to mention that your car has a headlight out.
No, I mean, it does, but that's beside the point.
For some reason, I thought you were just going to start talking about your car, and I'm like, why? Why would you do that?
Didn't I say something funny about a car during Moonlight? I don't remember. Nah, never mind.
Oh, yeah, you did.
What did I say?
So that's a nice car. Look at those rims. I don't know anything about cars.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I laughed, and I'm like, alright.
I could only vaguely remember saying something about a car and you laughing at it.
I mean, it wasn't funny.
Right, yeah.
But I laughed, so that's worth something.
So
let's do a quick update on what you've done in life.
What I've done in life?
Yeah, what have you been doing in life for the past week? Great.
I just tried to remember if there's something I've done that I'm forgetting about.
I don't know. I was just asking.
I mean, I've been like hanging out with friends a lot.
Oh yeah, you were working. You worked a show.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm working again. I'm a working boy.
Why would you say boy? Why would you refer to oneself as a boy? I'm a working boy.
That's my thing. I mean, I'm like, I'm 20. I'm not, I'm a kid, kind of.
Yeah, but the term isn't working boy. It's working man.
Well, what if I want to be a working boy? Paul McCartney once said in this song that I am now not entirely sure was by Paul McCartney.
Oh, boy.
He's talking about a working boy. Speaking of working boys, it's time to get on to the music segment.
No, because I'm going to talk about how I'm still not over being ill.
Okay, you do that.
I still have a cough, so mind that. And I also am getting allergies. So soon will come the season
Like
when I get
seasonal allergies.
Yeah.
I get those as well. It hasn't really hit me yet, but
Yeah.
it is the season, so it's coming soon, I'm sure.
Yeah. So keep that in mind over the next few episodes. I won't be sounding my best.
Yeah, we're going to be kind of stuffy. Yeah.
Colin will eventually not be sounding his best. But we're going to keep the entertainment coming? I guess entertainment?
Yeah. We got some special entertainment planned for this episode, and I'm holding it in my hand right now.
Oh.
But we'll get to that when the time comes.
I just looked at his hand.
We'll get to that when the time comes. Alright?
Oh, goodness. You don't want to know.
Are you ready to move on to music?
I am.
Okay, so, song of the week. You want to go first? Or should I?
Why would you hold that up?
Because this is where it comes into play.
Your stupid face holding up that. You give me that stupid smile.
Okay, so here's the thing.
He's got his penis.
I didn't think you would come out and say it. No, I'm actually...
What else was I supposed to say?
I'm actually holding a shot glass and a bottle of lemon juice because the gimmick for this episode, and make no mistakes, it is a gimmick, we're losing ratings out the wazoo. The network says we have to do something fun this episode, so here's the gimmick for this episode. We're going to talk about our song of the week. We're going to take a full shot of lemon juice before doing so.
And you want to know what's really going to be funny?
Yeah.
Is if it doesn't affect either of us at all and we just go on with this whole show.
Yeah, that would be
great.
great.
It was totally pointless.
And the thing is, I took a swig of this beforehand, and it turns out I'm almost immune to lemon juice, so this is going to go great. Want me to go first?
No, I'll go first.
Okay, here you go. I'll pour it for you. I'll be a wonderful pour it right on this risk. It's some risky business.
Yeah, you got a new risk board. Look at that.
I didn't. Chris got it for me.
I know. So in the end, you got a risk board.
You got mail. Congratulations. Here.
I know, 1 minute. I'm writing more things down
He's
than I
trying to
remember.
think now. That is a lot of lemon juice.
It's lemon juice.
Now you have to launch right into it immediately after taking the shot.
Alright, now I have to remember what I... Okay, let's do it.
Yes. Go for it. He's not doing it.
He's still got his penis in his hand.
Look, you can't prove it. Look, I'll see you in court, buddy. Alright?
Oh my god. Oh, yeah, that's good. Right.
Well, he feels it.
Alright, so, my song of the week is My Way by Frank Sinatra.
Oh, that's,
It's a good song. Give it a listen.
Yes.
Yeah, have you heard this one?
I thought you were going to say My Wave by Soundgarden.
No, My Way.
Yeah, you're right.
It's good. I really like it. It's one of those songs where I've heard it a couple times. And then this past week I was looking it up because I wanted to listen to it some more, and my boss came over and she's like, "Oh, you like Frank Sinatra?" And I said, "Yeah."
You like jazz?
"You like jazz?" And I said, "Yeah." And so she's like, "You know what? You should show this to my old mother." And so I did. And she also...
I'm spilling lemon juice on
Yes, you did. That's what they call it now.
Yeah.
So I did, and so she really liked it, and I really liked it, and I sang My Way.
Sounds good.
And I did it
My way. Yeah, pretty good song. I haven't heard it in a while, but I have heard it. So. It's more than I can say for most of your picks. You and I, every time you pick a song I haven't heard, I like it because I get to hear a new song.
Cool.
Right.
You know, that wasn't all that bad, except for the taste is just not good.
Yeah. See, it would be better if we
just got like a real lemon.
Yeah, like bit into a real lemon, I think.
That would be so much better, because this stuff doesn't have a good aftertaste.
Not really, no.
It kind of tastes
You gotta water if
like
you need to.
how sulfur smells.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
I'm gonna get a drink of water.
Sounds good. I may be there in a little bit too. Alright, here goes.
Well, you got a little bit of squirt over there in case you want.
Ooh. Yeah, it's not that bad. Ooh. Yeah, it doesn't taste good, though. I see what you mean.
Yeah, no.
So, my song of the week is by Haken. It is, because it's there. I think I think it's a little sour, so yeah. It's by Haken. It's because it's there. Not Cockroach King, because
We've done that one, right?
no, I don't think so. We just talked about it a lot.
That's fair.
This is a completely different song. It starts with this like. It starts with this vocal stuff that's like mostly just the lead singer, just kind of like his voice layered over itself. I think basically. It's interesting. And
Give it a listen.
yeah, check it out. Super epic, like cheesy in the best way possible, and it's kind of a different pick for me. That's the main reason why I picked it, because I wanted to do something a little different. So.
Now, this was actually a fantastic little segue into the music section.
Yeah.
Because I, over this past week, have listened to the entire album of The Mountain by Haken.
Nice. I've heard about roughly half of it, and like the half I've heard is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Is it all incredible?
It's all very good.
Nice.
Yes. It's a very good album, start to finish. My current favorite song from it is this really kind of mellow track. Wow. Just put it all in there. That's okay. Really mellow track. I think it's the first one called The Path.
Yeah, The Path.
You're
kind of an acapella one,
I
right?
wish you wouldn't. It's very good though. It's got this kind of neat sound to it. I really enjoyed it.
Sounds like sounds to me like a Gregorian chant. You know what I mean?
Never mind. Put it back in your mouth.
All right. We got Nutter bars. I don't know what the name brand term for these are, but these are definitely off-brand.
They're nutty bars.
Nutty bars?
Yeah.
Nutter butters.
No.
They're Nutty Buddies, are what these are called.
No. Are they?
Yeah.
No, they're nutty bars.
No, the Nutty Buddies.
What?
Oh, we'll go get one.
Oh my god. Okay. I will. You go get the package. And I'll keep talking about how much I really enjoyed Haken. And it was really good from start to finish. And I have currently abducted Colin's bass. So that's fun. But no, Haken, it was good. I enjoyed it. It was fun. Colin's coming back up the stairs. I hear him running now. He's still coming. Here he comes down the hall. He's got more than just that.
They call them Nutty Buddies.
Nutty Buddy.
Yeah.
Wow. I've taken your bass.
I see. Play a little riff. Pretty little ditty. Pretty good.
Thanks. You know, I think we should just cut all of this out.
No. We're leaving it in. Because this is a
Good.
prestigious podcast.
I'm glad you think so.
Oh boy. Alright. Are you done talking about Haken?
I think so.
Sweet. What else did you see? Watch. Listen to. What else did you listen to?
I have also listened to... That's about it.
Alright.
I mean, yeah. I listened to a little bit of Tool.
Yes.
Let's see. Let's see. I'll look at that.
Are you trying to play Schism? Oh.
I love how in tune this bass is, though.
Oh, it's super good. Can you play Schism?
Schism.
Yeah.
Let's see. That sounds real nice, don't it?
Yes. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there we go.
Sounds pretty neat, dude.
We should put this into tune and then do it.
I'll tune in the background.
Good job. No, listen to some Tool, listen to some Hankin, listen to some My Way, listen to My Wave by Soundgarden.
Sweet.
On the radio one time. It was good. How about yourself? What have you been
I haven't
doing?
been listening to a whole lot, just kind of. It's been a journey in the last few years, you know. My wife left me in 2015, and all I really listened to since then is the Backstreet Boys. Only they can comfort me in a time where I'm. Oh God. I'm so alone, you know, man. You know, I think this bass is just perpetually out of tune. Doesn't matter what you do to it.
Good, great. Oh, do you want an intermediate topic in between our movies and musics?
Sure, how much?
What did you just ask me?
How much?
How much of what?
How much for the topic, man?
Oh,
Like, I ain't playing.
Oh.
what's your topic? What topic do you have lined up, bud?
I started reading again.
Oh wow, I can't read.
I know.
You want to teach me?
This is good. I like this one so far. I'm telling myself that because I'm trying to be positive.
I don't know. I think it's going great.
Do you?
I absolutely do. You
What
want
are
to
you
split a
pointing
nutty?
at?
You want to split a nutty buddy with me?
What were you just pointing at? You're just like, you want to split it?
Want to split a nutty buddy with me?
No, I'm gonna eat all of it.
Oh, that's a shame.
Alright.
So, what is your intermediate? What have you read? Fahrenheit?
Yeah, I read a thermometer once.
No, right. Fahrenheit 451. Is that what you read? Oh, sweet. You want to split your nutty? With
No,
me?
I don't.
Cool.
Oh. So I picked up drawings again.
What'd you pick up? Excuse me?
You know, I picked up again. I'm just reading it.
50 Shades?
Yeah. No.
Lit fam. You know, using a nutty buddy as a pick does not work. You get chocolate all over your strings, man.
What do you do?
Well, I mean, like, luckily this is a cheap base. But, you know, man, that's a lot of chocolate. Oh, there's chocolate in the body.
Oh my god! Sorry!
Yeah, just shake that out of there.
Why do we trust this man with anything worth more than like $10?
That's implying this base is worth more than $10.
Is it?
I'd be lucky if I could get it for $2.
What?
You okay? You know, I think the mic was unplugged that whole time.
What? Are you kidding me?
Meaning it was recording audio just from the laptop.
This podcast is a joke. I don't know why we don't just start this episode over.
Let's just start the episode over. Okay. So Josh, welcome to Multimedia Club Cast. It's me, your boy. Okay. All right, you know what? We're taking this seriously. Bass is going down. Welcome to Multimedia Club Cast. It's me, your boy. So, do we have any emails, Josh?
Yeah, we do. We got 2.
One from Zach.
And one from Zach. Oh, God.
He wants us to...
Okay, so
He wants us to watch Hugo.
Before we hold your horse.
Okay.
We gotta talk about what just happened. Because we have to decide what we're doing here.
Hold on a second. I'm going to stop this.